Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Multiverse Prime here, so it is time for another action figure unboxing and review today, and this time, guys, it's going to be for the second figure of my action figure unboxing marathon, or the 4 figures from the toy line of my Fallen Toys, one of my favorite companies of all time, for, of course, a Batman comic, which, of course, is The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. And this figure, guys, is going to be, of course, for Batman's sidekick in the movie, of course, and this is for an exclusive, version of this character who appears, of course, in the graphic novel by Frank Miller and the 2-part animated movie I've seen of The Dark Knight Returns. And this character, of course, is none other than the Dark Knight Returns version of Robin. So this is the figure about my Fallen Toys in the DC Multiverse toy line. And so this box, of course, comes with a figure there, and the accessory, of course, is Robin's slingshot, which she uses, and here is 2 pieces for Batman's horse, and based on the back of the box which shows the pieces, this comes with the parts of the horse's torso area, and it will attach to the head part, which of course came in my previous unboxing, of course, my figure of the Joker. So yeah, here it is right there, ready. And of course, down here, of course, is the other figures there, of course, in the marathon. So yeah, now, when it comes to what I think of Robin and The Dark Knight Returns, I definitely really liked Carrie Kelly's version of Robin. I think she was a good character, in my opinion. She was also likeable and a good sidekick to Batman as well, when it comes down to retirement in the movie. Of course, when I saw it, and Ariel Winter did a good job voicing her in the movie as well, and brought her to life. And yeah, definitely a good incarnation of Robin, in my opinion. So yeah, now let's get everything open, shall we? So on top here is, of course, 3 pieces of sellotape here. So I'm going to get this figure out to go with other figures. When I say other figures, of course, I do actually have to hand with me, of course, my figure of armoured Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. This isn't part of the toy line to build Batman's horse, though. For some reason, it's just a separate figure, though, despite being from the same comic and animated movie. And of course, as well, in the last unboxing, I unboxed my figure of the Joker from The Dark Knight Returns, which is pretty cool, yeah. Got his stand here as well to put him back on, yeah. Whoops, fell off. And I do also have to hand, of course, my figure of The Dark Knight Returns version of the Joker, which is a pretty cool figure as well, and was at the start of this marathon series. So I've got my scissors here to cut sellotape off, so let's start now. So let's do a back one. Now one's on my right and my left now. There we go. Now let's get everything open now. So when you open up the box, guys, there is a figure and the accessories secured in plastic packaging, and of course all the Fallen Toys figures also come with, of course, the background. And unfortunately, just like every McFarlane Toys figure I've unboxed in the DC Multiverse toy line, it's the same generic DC Multiverse background. They don't add anything new. I was hoping I had a background shot from the Dark Knight Returns comic or the animated movie to recreate a scene, but sadly not. It's just the same one. Let's get what's in the background out. So first things first is, of course, the stand. And unfortunately, just like the Joker stand I just showed then, and every DC Multiverse figure I've unboxed, it's the same generic black stand with a DC logo on. We don't add anything new at all, sadly. I was hoping they had Robin's symbol on or Dark Knight Returns logo on, but sadly not. However, on a more positive note, here is the card, and the picture is literally a picture of the figure itself in front of a background. Yeah, why can't we have the background to depict this picture? What a shame. You know, in the background I just took out then. So, yeah. And it's literally a picture of the figure itself, not a screenshot from the movie or a shot taken from the comics. So, and on the back here's a database, which I'll read out. So, real name, of course, is Caroline Keene, or also known as Carrie Kelly. After being saved by Batman on the night he returns from his retirement, Carrie Kelly is determined to help the Dark Knight. Spending her lunch money to purchase a Robin suit, she sets out to track down Gotham City's superhero and become his protege and crime-fighting partner. Shortly thereafter, Carrie finds Batman in the middle of a brawl with the mutant leader and successfully saves the Dark Knight from near death, proving herself capable in the role. Batman then accepts her as his newest Robin, and although he's reluctant to do so, her skills and dedication make her a worthy sidekick. Nice. Right, so let's take out accessories. So let's start with the smallest one first, which of course will be her slingshot. So let me just take it out. It's got sellotape in front of it, so yeah, just going to tear it off. So here is the slingshot. Looks pretty nice, that. Unfortunately, the rope part is literally, you know, like this. You can't change it to be whatever position you want it to be, sadly. Like, you know, it's not, you know, it's like, you know, welded like that. So, yeah, a bit disappointing how, you know, you can't position it how you want to. Now, let's cut out as well the pieces for Batman's horse. There's one. Oh. Right, so I'm going to assume that they clip together like this, I think. So, yeah, I'll do that after I've got a figure out, of course. And now, the figure is secured by one piece of tape, so I'm going to cut that off now to make it easy to take out. So, there we go. Ooh. The cape is also secured at her back, so it's like sticking out to her back, so I've got to be careful taking it out so it doesn't rip anything like that. There we go. So I'm just going to put that plastic back down, and now here is the figure. So yeah, they did a pretty good job recreating Robin's look from the comic and animated movie. Looks really good, this. So when you take the figure out of the box, the right leg's knee is already folded, so just going to fold that to, you know, straight, so it looks more regular, of course. And yeah, it looks like a pretty good figure. They did a very good job designing it. And so in terms of portability, arms can move, but they can't really go all the way due to the cape, which is understandable. And they are quite well secured in as well. They're not too loose, I guess, which is good. Elbows can also fall well on the right arm and on the left one as well. Can they go to the side? Yes, they can. Pretty well too. I'm quite loose on the side. Wow. Leg can also move forward as well, which is good. They can't really go much to the back though because of the cape, understandably. But they can move forward as well. And knees can also fold quite well too. But yeah, they're also as well quite well secured too. So it's good, but it's nice and secure, so the parts aren't too loose. And all in all, it's a very good figure of Robin, in my opinion. Yeah, really good. So let me get the slingshot in Robin's hand now, if I can. So yeah, hopefully it should be easy to put in. There we go. So now Robin has her slingshot on her, which is very nice. And yeah, she's ready, of course, to fight crime alongside, of course, Batman. So yeah, and they did a good job with her size too, because Carrie Kelly is, of course, young, so she's understandably going to be, you know, shorter in terms of height than Batman, of course. So for the sake of comparison, here she is with armored Batman, and yeah, she's, of course, they definitely got the size right, of course, which is very accurate to how she appears in the comic and the movie. Now, when it comes, of course, to Batman's horse, I've got the head here. So now, according to the box, the head attaches to one of the torsos, so I've got to be really careful with how I do this. So, so how does it work now? Does it like, okay. Like, I have no idea which way it's supposed to go at all. I think the head goes here, actually, so let me see if I can, you know, try and put it in if I can. I think it might slots in like this, I think, based on, you know, the look of, oh, I think I've got it in now. Just need to put the other side in now. Gotta be careful though, of course. Right, is it actually in or what's going on? I have no idea if I'm doing this right, so please forgive me on this, guys. I don't think it wants to go in, does it? Never mind. I'll tell you what, I'll probably, you know, see if I can do it after I've filmed this. So yeah, no problem. But All in all, though, guys, yeah, it's looking very promising building Batman's horse, and this figure of Robin is really good, so yeah. So, guys, this is me doing my unboxing of Robin from a Dark Knight Return and talking about my file on toys in my marathon of those figures. So you know the drill, guys, be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys think of this figure of Robin. If you have it, in the comments what you think. If you want to get it, I'd recommend it. If you like Dark Knight Returns comic or animated movie, or Robin as a character, or DC or McFarlane Toys figures in general, it's most of figure in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe in the future. If you would like to be a member, you can start using a piece of or you can description, and I'll see you all later.